Hello everybody, and welcome to Okay, so unfortunately, all the audio that I had recorded during this entire video process did not go through. So, you will be with me, and I shall be commentating over. Hope you enjoy. So the main gist of the game is to hunt these boss enemies. Now right here I'm using my dark sight, which allows me to look around for clues, which will tell me tips about what boss I'm tracking and where the boss will be. Now certain bosses can cause certain ailments, such as poison, or most bosses are just generally stronger than your average enemy. This will, of course, the clues, of course, will tell me what kind of things I may need in order to prepare for these bosses. Now, defeating the boss itself is not exactly a difficult task, but also not exactly an easy one. The main hard part is the 11 other people you'll be placed with in each match. Now, there are 3 main ways that you can set up your party. The max amount you can do is trios, which is you and 2 other people. Then you can do duos, you and 1 other person, or you could go solo. Each way works completely fine. But just remember, you'll always have 12 people in a match. Now right here, I've seen enemy and I'm firing at them. Now, when engaging in fights, you have to be very careful, as it only takes 2 shots to the body with every single gun in order for you to die. The difference in this being is either shotguns in close quarters or snipers in long-range quarters. Now, of course, if you get shot in the head, you will most likely be one shot. There are certain times when you will survive a headshot, but again, it's unlikely. So right now I'm using a shotgun axe hybrid. Now this allows me to do good melee damage, as every weapon has a melee. Melee is very important when fighting most enemies, as it allows less noise, so that you are not tracked down by either other enemies or players. So you have a handful of regular enemies. You have your grunts, which is basically a regular zombie. Sometimes they carry weapons on them. Now, when you kill a player, you can take the weapon that they have, one of the weapons that they have, and swap it with one of yours, and you can loot their body, which will give you some extra items. It could give you some ammo. It could give you a little money. Now, of course, you have to play very safely with your cover. Use the sound to your advantage. Now, if you do happen to die, do not worry. You will keep your guns. However, you will lose any bounty tokens that you got from banishing the boss monsters. And, of course, if you get less rewards than if you had extracted. Now, extraction is very important as it allows you to get much more points and much more experience for everything you've completed. If you die instead of extracting, you only get half of your experience, which is very important. Now, here I'm being very indecisive about my gun choices. I also learned looting. So there are 3 main gun types. You have your sidearms, or your small weapons. So your small weapons only have 1 square in your loadout. Now, then you have your medium weapons, which have 2, which is the shotgun axe that I am carrying with me. And then there's 3, which is your large weapons. So your small weapons you can dual wield. Your medium weapons you cannot, but with certain perks, you can carry 2 medium weapons. Well, certain traits, not perks. For certain traits, you can carry 2 medium weapons and a long weapon. However, with small weapons, like revolvers, you can dual wield. Now, I haven't messed with the dual wield yet, but I assume it's good. Now, as seen here, dark sense will also allow you to see dead creatures. So these dead bodies are marked because of the fact that I'm using my dark sense, which every single player can loot a dead body 1 time. So even if you did not kill the player, you could still get some ammo. Another good tip, if you are running really low on ammo, there's supply crates and watchtowers that you can go to in order to gain more ammo. Now, of course, these aren't very frequent and very far in between, but again, using your dark sense will be one of the main ways that you find what you're looking for. Now, with certain guns, you can put attachments on them, such as this sword on this shotgun. It works as enhancing the melee damage, which is very good when dealing with enemies like the grunt or the leeches that the meat hanger, I believe he's called. As the leeches are generally a one-shot with a melee. You do not want to create noise around the meat hanger, as he's a stronger version of the enemies, but he's completely blind. So you can simply avoid him by not making any sound. Now this is the process of banishing. So banishing is how you get your bounty tokens. Your bounty tokens, when you extract them, give you a good amount of money and a good amount of XP. XP is used to level up your character so that you can get new traits. Now in the top left corner, you will see the banishing symbol. It will show you your progress on your banishment. And also, if that symbol is flashing red, that means there is another player or hunter within 50 meters. Meaning they are also trying to get that token. Now, if you kill a player, you do get a good amount of XP and a good amount, and some money. You can also lead said player's body to get certain ammo types and get different weapons. Now, the main strategy you want to go for is locking the place down or setting up traps. But of course, if you can't do that, hiding in a corner while listening for any nearby players is a good strategy in order to make sure that your banishment is not stolen. Now, once you complete the banishment, everyone on the map will be notified. And you will gain enhanced dark sense for 5 seconds normally, but 10 seconds if you have the magpie perk and are solo. This will allow you to see anybody in the direction that you are looking at to glow red while you're using your dark sense, like now. So this will show you any hunters in the nearby area. The dark sight boost shall allow you to see any hunters in the area, but anyone. If someone has a bounty token, you will see, and you look on your map, it will show a lightning strike on where they are at. This will help you find people with bounty tokens, and you can hunt them in order to claim said token. Now, if you have a bounty hunter token and you have a dead teammate, you will be able to bring them back from the dead at the cost of some of your health. Where I'm at right now is an extraction point. Every extraction point takes 30 seconds to extract you. This is how you get as much of your rewards for everything you've done. This will be essential to you getting the things you need as fast as possible. Now, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like, a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.